YouTube family. What is up everyone, the original Grown Bee bringing you some Mortal Kombat X, probably one of the last MK videos that you're going to see from me, at least for a little while. The reason being is because I want to be uploading a lot more Street Fighter V as my fighting game uploads. Reason for that is because I've never owned a Street Fighter before. So 100% of my Street Fighter experience has been everyone's done eating at CC's and we got like what 45 minutes to go into the game room and mash buttons and spin the analog stick around trying to throw Kamehameha on Street Fighter. And I think this is a great opportunity since I speak so much on how I love fighting games and how I'm a natural fighting game player, to really see my evolution as a fighting game player from scratch, because I'm going to be learning the mechanics. I'm going to be just trying to figure out how to string combos differently. I mean, already I can tell it is much different from Mortal Kombat, and that is actually very exciting for me. So that's why I'm going to be toning down a little bit of the MK videos, unless y'all throwing out special requests to just see some MK. But for the most part, I'm really excited to show the evolution of me as a player and just as a person in this particular fighting game, Street Fighter V. So anyway, what I want to talk about today is, I mean, I obviously talk a lot and really praise fighting games. I talk about how fighting games are really where my core skill is. I talk about how I just really enjoy the fighting game community, and I feel like the competitiveness is at such a high level. I mean, even my fighting game videos as well as my my Call of Duty videos, sometimes I sneak some fighting game analogies in there as well. But today I actually want to talk about something that actually bothers me, something that I feel like really sucks about the fighting game community today. And that's the fact that everyone is so consumed with their record, everyone is so consumed with their ranks and their stats, that I don't think people really care about the entire experience. Every single time I get on MK, I am getting on Mortal Kombat to get better. I don't get on Mortal Kombat just to get gameplays. I really don't. I get on Mortal Kombat to see who's out there and challenge myself as a player. And I don't think there are very many players who are the same. Especially since this one and done, give me my win and get me out of here mentality, and it's a really big reason why I think ranked match just sucks in Mortal Kombat. I really do. I haven't played it in Street Fighter yet, so I'm not sure exactly how it goes. But the whole, play one match and just be done with it, I don't feel like that is a good representation of one who's better. And I don't think it challenges each player in a way to say, hey, both of you are going to walk out a little bit better from this experience. I don't believe that happens at all. The reason for that is because I feel like anybody who can spam, or anybody who's picked up the controller and put at least 10 hours into practicing the game, should be able to pull off one win. And for that reason, I'm pretty confident that a lot of players can just pull off one win. So when all that is just that one experience, just both of y'all come together for that one match and then somebody walks away with a victory, I don't feel like that challenges each player and makes each player better. A lot of times when if I beat somebody and I get a message or whatever, and it says, "Oh, dude, you actually suck. Oh, you're a bitch." Whatever. If they want to rematch me, they get their rematch. If you want to play me again, you want to test your skills against me, you don't think I'm good, or you just want to challenge yourself, guess what? You get a rematch. 9 times out of 10, I'll play them almost as many times as they want to play. But I don't feel like that's reciprocated across the community. As a matter of fact, I know it's not. There's been times where, I mean, maybe it's just me being salty because every once in a while, of course, I have to take some losses, and I hate losing in fighting games. But, I'll shoot out a message, hey, send me a, let me get a rematch, and I'll get like maybe a fuck you, or not a response at all. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, I love those challenges. I really do. There was a guy that I was playing against earlier today, and this is a prime example of the fact that going off record and going off rank and stuff like that, I mean, a lot of times you can just throw that shit out the window. I was playing against a guy who Mortal Kombat told me that he had no chance at all of beating me. Now, normally I don't believe that, but he caught me off guard in this ranked match, and he was able to beat me. But for some reason, I felt like I want to play again against the character that he uses for one, but I still don't feel like this dude is better than me. So we went into ranked match. I think I may have won the first match, or maybe he won the first match, and we played again. But either way, what ultimately happened was I think I ended up going up like 3-2 on this guy, because what happens is I learned how he played after playing with him multiple times. I learned how he used his character. I learned his tendencies. It doesn't matter how versatile you are as a player. You have tendencies, and I think that is the beauty of fighting games. That is really when your mind and you reach into that part of the game that I compare to chess. That part of your mind that really elevates you as a player. I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, man, how am I gonna beat this dude? You know, his wins were like blowout wins, and my wins were down to the wire wins. Until finally I learned his tendencies. Once I learned his tendencies, I beat him 5 times in a row. Then I think he came back and beat me once, and I think I beat him 2 times in a row, then he beat me once again, and then left. But that's what I feel like ultimately challenges you as a player. When you have to look at someone and say, okay, I can't allow this to continue. I have to find a way. I have to find the hole in this person's skill set, a hole in this person's strategy. I have to evolve as a player right now, or I'm going to continue to lose. And that's what I was able to do. I looked at this guy and I said, man, this is the moment. This piece right here, his wake-up attack that he was doing, is my opportunity to punish every single thing he does. Once I began to punish his wake-up attack, I was winning pretty much every single match by either a blowout or a close win. And that's ultimately what I think makes not only me better, I got better from that, but he also got better from that, because one of the times that he beat me, he adjusted to my adjustment. He saw, okay, this dude's not finna let me keep doing this wake-up attack. I gotta make him think that I'm doing something different. So I walked away a little bit better. He walked away a little bit better, and that's the experience that I'm truly talking about. At the end of the day, man, earlier today, I won 23 games straight on King of the Hill, and in those 23 games, there's no way that I ever got better, because all I'm doing is winning. When all you're doing is winning and moving on, you are not getting better. It's as simple as that. So that's why I feel like the ranked match system is so flawed. Your first adjustment tells me whether or not you've practiced the game. The second adjustment tells me what skill level you are. And you don't get that from ranked matching. You don't get that from just winning once and running away with your victory and hiding away with your one additional win. Anyway, that's just my little rant for today. Just my little trying to grab some new experiences, and just talk about what I feel like makes players good and what's a great experience on fighting games in general. Let me know what you all think. Original Grown B is out. I'll see you.